Stretch it out.
Stretch it out.
We're working hard.
Everybody stretch it out. Everybody limber.
We all good to go?
Everybody flexible.
Ready for another fucking 3 hours of this?
What do you mean 3
This
hours?
dungeon?
Yeah, man, there better not be no 3 hours of this.
Who knows? Everything looks the same.
I've beaten up enough bums at this point that I don't really need to go again. I've already beaten up trash men, clobbers. Like, yeah, I'm done.
Hospital patients.
Yeah, hospital patients.
Beefcakes.
God, not the beefcakes again. Jeez, Pete.
Welcome to the pain train.
Oh, there's 3 of them too.
Dig it.
This blows. Here, use one of my.
Doing the tag team.
Yeah, because this is the easiest way to get rid of them. Oh, by the way, welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Like a Dragon, where everybody works together to beat up a beefcake.
As you should.
Look at that. Ooh, get out of here.
We're still in this underground sewer dungeon mega complex wherever we are.
Sports Emporium.
Yeah. It's big enough.
Like, honestly.
This sewer is gigantic.
Yeah.
It's barely a sewer.
Get alive, fight. Let's go.
Kinda.
Yeah. All I know is this place is endless.
It really feels endless, that's for sure. I really don't like the fact that I gotta fight beefcakes because they're resistant to physical attacks.
And I think I have seen more people down here than I have in the actual, like, town.
Yeah, right? Yeah. God, they're even resistant to that? Come on. Well,
Namba, he's electric on that guitar.
Electric.
Electric.
Don't
Putting out
do
all the hits.
electric.
He just shits out the hits constantly.
He shits out the electric avenue. Do.
Copyright.
Not gonna be a copyright. I use different words.
Oh, they know. They always know.
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
They
do
sued for
know.
less.
Yeah, no, that's true. You said Electric Avenue. I said
Electric Avenue. Lawsuit.
you tweeted Electric Avenue. It's not even in the same context, but you tweeted it.
You thought it. It's like you were getting ready to type it down, but you didn't finish it. They're
Right.
like, lawsuit. Cease and desist.
Cease and desist. You thought of fizzy lifting drinks.
You wouldn't steal a car.
Right.
What is it? You wouldn't pilot a car? Or pirate a car? What are those, like, pirating ads? Do you remember those? The, like, super edgy?
Yeah, the super... I haven't seen those things in so long. I don't remember.
You wouldn't download a car or whatever it was. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's something
It's
ridiculous.
really... Yeah, it's just really stupid.
Yeah. I remember Sony was really big into those when
Yeah.
PS1 came out. There was
Oh,
one
absolutely.
ad in particular. I don't think it played out here in the States. I think it was in the UK.
Oh,
But
really?
the commercial took place in a graveyard where all of the main characters, like Crash Bandicoot, Lara Croft, and Spyro, all had tombstones. And
Wow.
the summary of the ad was, you're killing your heroes by pirating, so don't pirate. Or something to that effect. And there was a little girl who was, like, crying in the graveyard.
What?
If I can find the clip, I'll insert it into this episode. But
Okay.
I distinctively remember it was, like, all black and white. It was super edgy looking, as all commercials were in that time, especially PlayStation ones. Bizarre as
Yeah.
super weird.
This was PS1, right?
This is PS1. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, late 90s. That sounds about right.
But this is when they were, like, super big, because that was the main concern about using CD-ROMs, was they're worried people are going to pirate it, which obviously they did. That's why they did the black gel, because they fooled themselves into thinking that was going to protect them.
Yeah,
Which obviously it didn't.
right.
People still pirated. Because turns out it's just the hardware that does that, not the system, the
Right.
discs. So that was a big thing. I remember that being a big scandal on the PlayStation, just pirating and all that. That was a big problem for a while.
I mean, what happened? Look what happened to Dreamcast. So,
That was the main reason why Dreamcast died. That's why all of the third
Yeah.
parties ran away.
yep.
Because they're like, fuck that. And they're like, why would we put Madden on the Dreamcast? Like, we can't even sell it on there.
Right.
People just steal it.
Right, exactly.
It's just that was the same fate that people had with PSP. People were just pirating games on it for a while.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers the strong start and the strong end, but like midway through, everybody was just buying them to pirate.
Yeah. I mean, look what happened to. I mean, why do you think PlayStation Go's are like $3,000 now or whatever?
Oh yeah.
they're-
I bought a Go when it came out. I thought it was a neat idea, but I bought it specifically to pirate.
You're one of those guys that went out and was like, I'm gonna buy a Zune instead of an iPad.
No, I stayed away. I had a friend who had a Zoom. That thing sucked.
Trust me, I remember seeing a Zune and I was like, who would want this?
Yeah.
And this was, when I was in 7th, 8th grade or whatever it was.
I think it just had like a standard iPod or like some like weird MP3 player. It was like
Oh yeah. You get
everybody
the,
always had like a weird branded MP3 player.
You get that cheap $15 one. From,
Get the one that's like
Yeah.
the end of it has like a USB stick.
Yep.
You can just plug directly into the computer.
Yep.
Man, I had one of those for a while.
Uh,
You can only have like 15 songs on it, maybe like 20 if you could fit it.
God, these guys just don't.
They're
go
endless.
away.
There's just like a faucet somebody left on where it just puts out enemies.
Jesus.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, but I remember
Oh.
that being a big thing for early PlayStation was just pirating and that being a huge concern.
I don't like this guy. The Krabby Sentinel? I don't like that.
You ever gone back and like watched some of those old commercials for PlayStation? Just like really watch them again now that you're like older.
Not really. I mean, I've seen like the old Crash Bandicoot ones.
Those
with
ones
the
are
dude,
cool.
Yeah, with the dude in the costume.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I think that's about it.
There's
so.
some weird ones out there. Some that are like, what were you trying to sell and like what was the goal there? Remember there was one where it was, they were, I don't remember if this was PS2 or David Lynch did a lot of PS2 advertisements in the beginning when they did the third place campaign. For some reason they're like, how do we want to sell this thing? Let's get David Lynch to
why not?
to direct it. And like none of the advertisements barely showed the PlayStation 2 or any gameplay. They're just weird for the sake of being weird. But you didn't have to do much to sell PS2. I think
I mean, that thing, it came out and everybody was like, I have to have it. So.
all you had to do was just say, hey, we're making another PlayStation, and that was it. Like that wrote Dreamcast death certificate just by saying that.
Well, I mean, wasn't that the freaking E3 or whatever, where the guy just comes out and is like $299 or $399?
That was for Saturn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was the story was Saturn had having like I read I've heard interviews and I've read a lot of stories surrounding that stuff and like the struggles. It's very complicated how like leading up to E3 and like what went wrong with that.
Yeah.
But like the guy who was originally who worked on the PlayStation, or at least the advertising campaign, his name is Steve Race. But he had formerly worked at Sega for a long time during the heyday of the Genesis and the early days of Saturn before he jumped ship. So he kind of led the approach of the PlayStation and kind of stole a lot of Sega's ideas, which is why the PlayStation works, because like they were like, okay, we know exactly like how to make this thing resonate and how to make it like, because we'll know exactly what Sega is going to do, and if Sega Japan was cool and they didn't, get super sensitive with the fact that Sega of America was doing so much better than they were, the Saturn would have been a whole different story. There's a lot of different universes and timelines that would have been super interesting to see how they would have played out had Sega of America and Sega Japan were able to get together and actually like, sit in a room and be like, listen, we got to work together instead of dividing.
Man.
Because Japan was doing so terrible in comparison to America, where Sega was killing Nintendo. At one point, they were killing the Super Nintendo, as were in Japan. Super Nintendo was a fucking monster, unlike anything ever.
Right.
And the Genesis, nobody barely played it. So by the time like the Saturn was getting ready to put together, that was when Sega of America was like, let's go to Silicon Graphics, let's go to Sony and be like, hey, let's make a system.
Yeah.
It's like after the Nintendo PlayStation scandal thing had happened, where like Nintendo's like, yeah, we're not gonna work with Sony about making the disc drive. We're gonna go to Philips, and then that fell through.
Oh,
Sony's
God.
like, okay, first of all, fuck these guys. Let's figure out how we can like pull back from this and at least utilize it someplace else. So they went to Sega to make a console, and it almost happened. It's just the Sony guys and Sega guys just kept on butting heads.
Right.
From like technological standpoint, they're like, yeah, like they anything we threw at them, they were like, no. They just said no. So they just said, yeah, we're not gonna do it. So they just went off and made the PlayStation.
Man.
And then Silicon Graphics, which was incredible, like 3D technology, because they were building the N64. They were like they led the charge of the graphics on that and making that thing what it was. But they'd also made a killing because of what they did in the movie space, because Toys R Us was like the first major like blockbuster to utilize their technology.
Yeah.
So they wanted to make a console, and then Sega Japan was like, no, we're not going to do this. We're going to make our own console. Like we get that you guys were popular, but we're going to go our own direction despite any input you have. And all of like the insiders of Sega of Japan that worked in America were like, this thing's going to fucking suck. Like, dude, just, I know you love this company, but you got to leave. Like,
Yeah.
And like even like they're like, no matter what I say, they just won't. They won't like listen to me. And, like it felt like there was always this weird like disconnect that happened after Genesis. So you fast forward to like E3 when all this has happened, and like the head of like Sega America being like, they're not going to work with us here, but I know some guys that will help you out, and gave the address to like Nintendo. That's how the 64 happened. He's like, if they won't work with us, fuck Sega, go do your own thing and make a killing. So they did the 64.
Man.
Just out of spite. Should I which clearly he was right.
I'm not gonna chance at this thing.
And after that, you go to E3, and that's when they did the whole Sega Japan decided to pull this weird coup where they're like, all right, we're gonna release the console the day of the launch, despite the fact that we had already like orchestrated this huge like multi-million-dollar like release plan with all these like major retailers like Walmart and Target. We're gonna screw them, and we're just gonna say, you know what, it's actually gonna come out today, and we're gonna like just completely destroy all the plans. So then Walmart and all them are like, fuck this, we're out of here. Like, we're not selling this thing. You can take your inventory back. And not only that, but like they were like, we're gonna do it for like $399. And then of course Sony PlayStation, they were like waiting.
Yeah.
Because they were like, we want to see what they're gonna price it at, and then we're going to undercut them. Because they knew exactly like what was going to happen, because of course they've been getting insider reports and all that.
Right.
They were just waiting to see if they were actually going to do it. So then that's how the campaign was. Like, I think they had an idea of where they wanted to go for that E3, and then they had heard the news because they had seen Sega's press conference, and Steve Race was like, dude, I'm just going to go up there, because he originally had the whole thing written out. I'm just going to say this one line, I'm going to walk off, and that'll be it. And sure enough, that was all anybody ever talked about.
Yeah.
And I think the head of Sega of America and some of his constituents, they were just sitting in the audience when it happened. They're like, we're fucked. And shortly after that, he left, and those guys left, and
Nice.
Saturn just completely died, despite it doing well in Japan, which obviously it did fine.
How does this not fall over? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it should definitely fall. There you go.
There we go.
That took a lot more force than it needed.
I was like, what? I ran full force into some crates. Anyway.
Sorry about the audio essay and all of that. I don't know if that was interesting for anybody, but that's kind of like that.
It wasn't, but I fell asleep.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
sure.
But you know what?
It was really
I
impressive
feel better,
that you
though.
continued to play
Yeah.
while you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at masking that.
But there's a
No, I'm sure some people probably found it pretty
very, very holy shit, this is the most interesting room I've seen so far. This looks nothing. This must be the boss area.
Well, there's a guy inside of this. What in the world? Heavy machinery.
Why the hell is it? It's like it's shouting. The actual like shovel.
Just hit any part of it you can.
So this is supposed to be like some big beast thing
Yeah.
in Dragon Quest that we're fighting right now. The excavator.
Stupid. I love it. Interesting times in the early days of video games.
Yeah. A little more savage than it is now.
Oh yeah, it was fucking personal.
Here we go.
I've like heard some stories of like companies like actually getting to like literal like screaming matches and like fist fights over like some of that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's like one story I love. It's one of my favorite stories, and like this is one of the things where like Nintendo was like the most like savage, because they were like hot shit, so they could do whatever they wanted. But like, there was the story of like them working with Walmart, because Walmart's like, listen, motherfucker, we have like all this inventory that's not selling. Please let us discount the prices so we can just get this stuff out of here. Nintendo has always been super strict on that, and they still are, because they won't discount for nothing.
Well, so I mean, Breath of the Wild, it took them 3 years for it to drop it down to $50 instead of 60. So
then Walmart's like, screw this, we're just gonna do it, and if they're upset about it, then we'll just add more inventory for the other companies and just screw them.
Yeah.
Because of course they could. They don't have to care. But it was a story of like they were having a screaming match, like the head of like Nintendo and like the head of Walmart, where they had like executives from Walmart and all that stuff, and the Nintendo of America, Nintendo president is like sleeping on the couch while it's going on, because he has no interest at all in what's going on, because he knows what the answer is going to be. The answer is going to be no discounting.
Yeah.
And then literally like one of the heads of Walmart's like, all right, listen, I'm going to leave the room. I'm going to come back in 30 minutes. And if you guys are still arguing, we're going to end this conversation now, and we're not going to continue this, and not going to continue to hold Nintendo product. Like it was fucking rough.
Wow.
It's weird how like clean and simple things are, at least at face value, but when they were still figuring things out and like how the industry was going to work was like Wild West, it seemed.
That didn't do much. I'm disappointed in you, Namba.
Sorry, Namba. You fool.
Just run straight first into this machinery.
Yeah. I'm going to charge this excavator. You'd be dead.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you'd absolutely be dead if.
What if this whole game just ends with Ichiban just like he's like sleeping, and he's playing his Super Nintendo, and he has like Dragon Quest, but he just kind of dozed off. He's like, oh, that was interesting.
Wow. Don't tell me that. It's got some stupid M. Night Shyamalan twist or some bullshit.
I don't think it will.
Oh, it's that guy.
They already pulled that shit with the Dragon Quest movie they put on Netflix. Fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah.
That movie sucks.
What are you talking about? It was like the best thing that they put out.
God damn.
It's better than the games.
Not even. Fuck you. That movie's actually alright, up until the dumb, like, twist ending that it didn't need to have. It's all just a simulation. It's a game.
Don't you love that, though?
World.
Don't you love that?
Ah.
You gotta love it when they come in and they're like, oh, guess what? Everything you just did was a waste of time.
Here's the thing I need to stop. Not everything needs to have a twist.
Yeah.
Just tell the story. Like I know you want to fucking make it your own and do your own thing, but goddamn, not every story needs to have a twist. This is the thing that I had a problem with the Final Fantasy remake. Is not everything has to have some big like swinger. I know you want to trick people and keep them on the edge of their seats, but like sometimes like the story is the story, and it makes things way too complicated and weird. And if you do it the wrong way, then the entire movie just gets rejected, and it was all for nothing. I think that was the biggest problem I had with that Dragon Quest movie.
Oh, he's falling down. Whoops.
Was like there are little things that they hinted at towards it being like a simulation, but when it actually happens, it's like, okay, fuck off. Like
Yeah. Everybody's still stunned.
damn, I didn't really do much.
Well, luckily I got the perfect guard.
Yeah, it's true. I always forget that's a thing in this. I always expect that only in games like Paper Mario. I feel like there's some games where I try to do that, thinking it will happen, and it never happens.
Yeah.
I did that in Persona a lot.
Yeah.
Just like instinctively. I guess it works again.
Not very well.
Barely, yeah.
I think he's definitely gonna die because that thing's gonna explode any second now. Thank God, Kasuga snapped out of it. It was supposed to be an excavator there, but
I love how the excavator has a lower level than most of the enemies we fought.
That's right on par.
Yeah.
It's right on par. The only one that had a higher level was the guy that popped out of the safe.
Yeah. I was just thinking, you know.
It'd be like level 20 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something, because with all the enemies they had, I always expect them to have a pretty high level if they were going to put that much in front of you.
Sure.
Because you were definitely leveling up quite a bit. I forget what level we started at when we were in this dungeon. Probably like 16 or 17, maybe.
Maybe. Alright. Now he's out of it again. Get him, get him. Get him while he's down, get him while he's down. Get him.
This is a weird fight.
Woo, he's out of there.
Cool.
Yeah, got a decent amount of stuff, so
Oh, it wasn't bad.
that wasn't bad. Alright.
Huh. Alright, I was expecting a big cutscene after that, but
Yeah, me
that must
too.
not have been the boss.
Don't say that.
Should I open it? Sweet.
Yes.
Why does it always ask you if you want to open it? Maybe because some of them are mimics?
Yeah, some of them are mimics.
Maybe not.
I kind of appreciate it in that situation since there are some mimics.
Maybe it's just to build up anticipation. Yeah, maybe we're done. Huh.
Thank God.
I was
I was expecting
yeah.
more of a cutscene. After that, considering that was the guy that was beating the crap out of us. So.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a little weak.
Yeah.
Maybe something will happen now.
Well, here comes your cutscene that you've been looking for. So. Kind of interesting for episode and a quarter here or whatever. That this is our first cutscene.
Yeah.
Well, we're not in the sewer anymore, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
Transport illegal goods. Smuggling is Luamong special.
Sup?
Oh, yeah, we have our phones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the...
Oh yeah, we
Other
were
clan.
friends with the dude, cause or I guess I wouldn't say friends, but
We're on good terms.
good terms with the chief of the Seiryu clan.
That's right, they want to start a war because they recorded the video.
Yeah.
I hate it when my Bucci's trying to break down walls.
Okay.
It's got a mind of its own sometimes.
I mean, you really should work that thing out a little
Yeah.
bit. Get a little toned. Get a toned Bucci.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's still night out. No, I guess it was day when the
Yeah, it
place
was day.
exploded.
Yeah, it was day when all that crap went down.
It's my favorite thing whenever the NPCs try to get into the cutscene zone and they just are like, well, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
right.
Turn around.
Turn it around. I'm not a main character.
Yeah. Such a weird way to
Yeah.
set that
There's
up.
just a barrier. It's just like, oh, I hit it.
Yeah.
Going back.
I get that it's probably easier for them to do it this way instead of like actually animating the cutscene, but like, it's a little strange.
Oh boy. 2 people in the Seiryu clan got shot in public. Not good.
Oh, these the two?
I guess so. Definitely look like it.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, that was the dude that was interrogated. What's his name?
Oh, is that Mabuchi?
Yeah, that is Mabuchi. That's right. Keep thinking Mabuchi is like the name of the clan, but it's actually just the name of the guy.
Oh, they're packing.
Oh, they literally just walked up to him and was like, screw you guys, you're done. Dang. That's got to be really scary for like random people in Japan to see that.
Yeah.
Because like for most of them, like they've probably never seen a gun before in their life.
It's true. That was the most unsubtle way of doing that.
Yeah.
They just like straight up, like 6 guys just walk up on him and just start laying into him with bullets.
Man.
Welcome to Yakuza.
Welcome to Yakuza. Now people are going to get
fuck
run
is
over.
going on now?
Speak, Captain Takabe is taking matters into his own
Oh,
hands
it's
with a ship full of
the
Yakuza,
war has started.
all armed to the teeth.
Here we go.
I doubt Chairman Hoshino even signed off on it.
God damn.
Tetsu, Koji, they'll answer for your
Oh, boy.
deaths in blood.
Probably heading straight for Restaurant Row. Yeah.
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna pick up.
Territory.
Could you imagine? Just one day you're just walking around, you just go into like the local deli, just trying to get something to eat, and then all of a sudden just 4 or 5 like trucks filled with guys with guns, just
Go flying by.
just like an all-out like civil war just breaks out, and you're like, it's Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah. Local
I'm
Yakuza.
sorry if that's a Tuesday. I think I need to move.
I'm moving.
I'm moving.
He used us to make sure everyone
Local Yakuza, they're at it again.
Now we know for sure he killed Nonomiya.
Yeah. I remember a shitty.
What's funny is like the
still
I
don't
think
know
he's the
why
head
he
of
did
Sega
it.
now. I don't think he is, but maybe he is. The lead director looks like a Yakuza
something
himself.
Adachi-san.
He looks like the kind of guy.
Who
that
knows?
would-
Maybe that's why Sega had to shut down their game tower or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Because Yakuza was like, it's not earning enough money.
Adachi-san, are you wondering if Nonomiya was killed?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we went over there and went
had nothing to do with
over to Japan and like one of the
Yeah,
most
no,
like
it wasn't
prominent
his
like
fault. It was
electronics
Nobu's.
companies or something like
But
that was
maybe
that
we
was
were
actually just run
convenient for him to get
by
the warning.
Yakuza.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's why most places won't hire you if you have tattoos.
Really?
That's the thing.
Huh?
I get it.
Because they just assume like, oh, you have a tattoo, you must be that Yakuza.
Tattoos are pretty taboo for in Japanese culture.
Okay.
They think there's like a lot of strange things. It's like, yeah, tattoos are a big one.
We know his true
Anybody that
objective
doesn't have
is war
black
with the
hair
Seiryō clan.
is usually
Yeah,
kind
that's a
of
given.
weirdly frowned upon.
Okay. Well, that's good to know when I
don't
go to
s-
Japan.
Yeah, you don't see it very often.
Excuse.
Which is weird considering their culture has a lot of like media where the characters
me,
have blue
detective.
hair or other strange
You're
colored
right.
hairs.
Yeah.
If it
Like
got
I
out
mean,
that he was
they have a
starting
whole.
blood, what would happen?
I mean, there's a whole cities dedicated to cosplayers and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. And you see blue and silver and white and
I think it was like
purple, pink.
It was like something tied to like professionalism. Like you're cut and dry. Like they want you to be like vanilla. Like in black hair is kind of like the standard, I guess. Maybe that's like an old tradition that's kind of died off as time has gone on. But I just remember hearing that for a while that was a big thing.
Why us?
That's why like foreigners are they don't hate foreigners, but like if you're in the culture, if you like grew up there and you have like you're different, they kind of pick on you a little bit or don't treat you the same. It's one of those weird things.
And now that seed has blossomed into the most beautiful flower. He was saying
Because they're very heavy on tradition,
Oh yeah, no, I trust me. Most,
for better or for worse.
yeah, most. I mean, honestly, most Asian countries usually are. There's
Yeah.
usually like an underlying tradition that
get them all riled up.
everybody
That was
kind
the
of
philosophy of
follows.
That's what I'm
And
thinking.
as long as you're not,
Also,
you know, you can basically do whatever you want as long as that tradition is still being upheld.
Yeah.
So
anyone to water the seed.
it's not as not as
For that?
I don't
not
think
as
there was
strict as
anything
it
special
may
about
sound at
Nonomiya
first.
either.
So
Yeah.
What?
I think he was chosen only because his shop was on Seiryō clan turf. Mabuchi just needed there to be an untimely death of someone connected to the Seiryō. And anyone who reacted to it would serve as his
Awesome.
spark.
How is this gonna play out? Are we just
Yeah.
gonna be part of this war somehow?
All of us
or
are pawns in Mabuchi's
that's a
scheme.
nice scene to.
Yeah.
Could have been anyone.
That's
Nice to reminisce on a
At least one
guy
of
hanging
them.
himself.
yeah.
Nonomiya is dead.
Yup.
It's true.
Because Mabuchi needed a roundabout way to start a war.
You must have heard
'Cause he
the
was
old
on turf.
secret about how to win wars. Force your enemy to act first.
Damn it, Itachi-san. You saying all we did was help Mabuchi's plans?
Sure did. So that whole chapter was a big waste.
Uh huh.
No way am I gonna let everything go according
Like
to
I
its
say,
plan.
so I guess we're gonna side with the Seiryō clan now, even though we were kind of
Yeah. Mabuchi's obviously
we
a
were
sharp
against them
guy,
for a whole
so
chapter,
let's
and
not
now
do
we're
anything rash.
on their side now.
Yeah.
I'm not standing around and letting him win.
Whoa, language.
You might believe
Yeah,
in
coming
that
in
little
hot
shit
with
about
that.
Come
letting the
on.
enemy act first to win the war.
What would the hero in
But
Dragon
Mama
Quest
keeps
think of
talking
you
difference.
using that language?
Exactly. The hero wouldn't talk.
He
That's
said
true.
whoever makes the first move is the victor. The guy with steel balls wins.
Literally, he coated his balls in
You need to
steel.
chill out.
He's like the
Sunshine.
Midas touch, but
So
not
funny.
gold.
We can stop this war. We just gotta tell the Seiryu captain
Man.
what's going on.
His balls turned to gold in a
You wanna
smelting
mess
accident.
around with
Uh,
gang warfare?
In a smelting
Now
accident.
decide. Would you rather let it happen and then we get blamed for the
Oh,
whole
and
thing?
his poor
I'm not letting
Faja.
it happen.
His
No, Mia
Faja.
wouldn't be either.
I love gold.
God.
Damn it. Fine.
Yep, getting involved in gang warfare.
You Adachi-san?
Yeah, just what these 4 random people, ex-Yakuza,
Well,
detective, hobo,
piss me off.
and
That's
bartender need to get into.
All right. Then there's no time to waste. Off to Restaurant Row.
What a...
Man, we just got done with a large section of fighting.
I know. You know what's going to happen, though? We're not going to fight for, 2 chapters now.
Yeah, probably. That's usually how that works out, I feel like. Aside from the street conflicts that we run into every
Well,
now and again.
at least
Speaking
we're...
of which,
Oh, God. What do you guys want? The Papa Paparazzo. The Papa Paparazzo. Hey, oh.
Autobo burger.
There we go.
Ooh,
Get him. Watch him bounce.
I love it when they bounce. He's asking all kinds of questions.
My defense fell. He's got me vulnerable now.
At least they're creative with it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, he's gonna mug me. He's gonna mug me. He's a mug man.
Oh, he missed. Okay. See ya,
Alright.
Mugman.
Oh, Mugman and Cuphead.
You ever want to play Cuphead on the show?
No.
Or you think that might be not up your alley? I think it would be pretty funny, but
If you want to hear me scream. If you want to hear me scream, like, comment, subscribe. Oh,
there's
yeah. There's some shogi.
some interesting stuff in that game that's not easy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're putting your man, that's about as G-rated as you could have put it. The game's stupid hard, man.
Yeah.
That game is stupid hard.
It's not terribly hard. There's some bosses are easier than others, but it definitely is a stressful experience.
Yeah, to say the least.
I did finish it. I'm happy I did.
Yeah, because you're a madman. Freaking sadist over there.
So the 2D action platformers got a good understanding of them. At least I'm pretty used to playing them because of the Mega Man stuff.
Oh, you're used to playing. You're saying you're better than everybody else? You think you're better than everybody else? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying if somebody doesn't play those games very often, they're probably not going to be as well equipped to play them.
Wow.
as I would.
Oh. Ooh, look at me. Oh, I play these games all the time because my name's Travis and I'm so cool.
It's true.
Jeez.
You've played a few of the Mega Man games though, so you'd probably. I don't know if you've played X6.
I played X6 and I played X.
Yeah, so you played a few of them at least. So you have a good understanding of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just you just get a feeling for it. Obviously, I can't.
I played Cuphead before.
Yeah.
I obviously haven't beat it and I haven't gotten very far in it, but just from what I played of it, the game's stupid hard.
Yeah. The instincts are always the same. It's just really twitchy. You have to be sometimes.
What do we got in here? Oh, cool. Can I plant seeds? Awesome.
I would love to watch you play X6.
Why?
Because that one's the one you like the most.
It's the one that I wouldn't
Or at
say
least you have fond memories of.
I have fun because X6 is the one that I had as a kid. That's
Yeah.
the only Mega Man game I had as a kid was X6, and I played it all the time, and I never beat it, and I never have beat it.
Yeah.
But I literally played, and I beat all 8 levels, like over and over again, and I could never beat the final thing because it was too damn difficult.
Yeah.
So
As somebody who's finished that game, I only say that because I don't want to play it again.
it's so.
There was one day I came into the Flint store one day, and I was having a conversation with a mutual friend of ours. And he was talking about how he was going through it, and he was mentioning the 2 X games that I don't like, which is X3 and X6. And he's like, yeah, like I'm enjoying my time with it. And I was like, I just took a moment. I'm like, all right, listen. I like propped myself on the counter. I'm like, I need you to walk me through what exactly you like about those games, so I can understand just how fucked up you are in the head.
But I know X7 is your favorite. So.
That game is just dog shit. God damn it. There's like at least like X6 plays well. Like it's not designed well, and it breaks a lot of rules that Mega Man sets out to do.
Jesus.
But god damn, man, the fucking camera in X7, the way it feels, the way it controls, the way it looks, it's just bad across the board.
It's your favorite.
That game sucks so bad.
It's your favorite.
Terrible game.
You love it. You gave it a 10 out of 10.
I'd rather play X6 than X7. And I hate X6.
I'll watch you play some of the Mega Man games, but I'm not.
I think it'd be fun. I would love to walk you through and have you beat a Mega Man game. I think you could do it. It's not that you could play. Well, if we do X, you should play that one because that one's easy.
No, I played X.
Have you finished it?
I don't remember if I finished it. It was a while ago.
You can beat X. That's the easiest one of the bunch. Or we could set you up and play 2. That one's also really easy.
Mega Man 2 or X2?
2.
Straight up 2.
Just straight 2. NES 2.
See, that's the problem though. Is like I'm gonna be that guy. I don't like playing NES games, to be honest.
I would agree with you, except I think those games. Oh shit, we dead?
Am I?
Oh, it's one of those games where the main character dies, the campaign's over.
Where? Money has been reduced by half.
Fucking A, that's a steep thing.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
I mean, god dang it. Where's a restaurant? What?
Oh, this sucks. You should probably heal real quick.
There.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, I typically agree that most NES games don't hold up great, but I think the Mega Man games do. Just like I think Mario 3 holds up, I think Contra holds up. Castlevania is a different breed. That one, parts of it are those hold up, but it's very stiff.
Yeah.
Mega Man, I think, generally does hold up. I don't think those games are as hard as people make them out to be.
Yo.
Fight.
However, I could never sit down and play the original Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest again. There's so much grinding in those games. That's where the bulk of like the playtime comes from. It's just the grinding. It's just not fun. It's very slow.
Oh, this is gonna get dicey.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh good, and they're level 19.
Damn. They're all
There we go.
confused. Wow. I hate chairs.
I hate chairs. Get her
Fuck
down
lawn
here.
chairs. Lawn chair killed my father.
Let's go.
There we go. There we go. Jeez, pizza. Jeez, a pizza. Jeez, a pizza. Come on.
I think it'd be fun if we played Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
That's a really good game.
I enjoy Castlevania. Like, I like the lore of Castlevania.
Yeah.
I don't know if Castlevania is not necessarily my type of gameplay, but I like what it offers. So
That game's not hard.
it's not.
It's just, it's fun. I think that's there are very few games that I think are perfect. I think that one's pretty damn close.
I mean, it is the.
That is the goat.
I mean that it is the. When people think of Castlevania, they think something of the night.
Yeah.
So
It's a damn shame they didn't put that in the collection.
yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Bloodstained is also really good. Did you ever play that?
I have it. I played some of it. I didn't get very far though.
It's not bad.
Other things got in the way, so I was
That's
like,
fair.
yeah, I'll play it eventually. But
Yeah. I did enjoy my time with it. I don't quite like the way it looks. I kind of wish they would have just gone straight
Old school?
2D, but yeah.
well, they have the Curse of the Moon or whatever, and that one's old school.
Yeah, yeah. That one they actually did pixel art, which makes you wonder why they didn't do it for both. but-
Yeah, they probably did both ways just to see which way
Would
it
look
got the
good.
most popularity. So
Yeah.
I mean, and bringing back games to that 2.5D kind of look or whatever seems to be pretty popular right now.
Yeah.
Cool, I got some garlic. Awesome.
Nice. Never know when you're gonna need it.
I'm probably not gonna need it, but where am I going here? Where am I going?
That way?
Oh, I'm going this way.
Maybe. There's like bodies laid up everywhere. I'm gonna assume this is the way to go.
Cool. You're going to be in. Oh man, now I gotta fight these guys too.
Uh huh.
So I gotta fight both clans.
I guess so.
Awesome.
I wonder why.
Well,
Cool.
At least they're weak.
They seem pretty basic. Whoa! All right, he blew up.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not? Add some extra effects in there.
Get him out of here. No, no, no.
Awesome. Awesome. That's what we all wanted. More fighting.
More fighting. I mean, it's kind of. I guess that's kind of the point of the game, right?
Yeah. Just a lot of it.
There's just been a lot of it in these last couple hours we've been playing it, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's more of anything. It's like, man, we got so used to just seeing cutscene after cutscene. Now it's been like fight after fight. So
I guess we were due for a lot of it.
I mean, we kind of were, to be honest with you. We haven't really fought a lot in this game. It's been a lot of story up to this point.
It's amazing to me they've never done a Yakuza movie. I feel like if there was ever going to be a series that would translate well to the big screen, it would be Yakuza.
Well, I mean, like, how popular has it really been, though?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gotten more popular these days than it has been.
Yeah.
It's starting to pick up, I think. It's...
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like,
Yeah.
the popularity of it really hasn't started until probably like 3 years ago, I would say.
I mean, like, PS2, like, probably, like, 3 people in the world, like, actually played the PS2 ones.
Yeah.
Those are kind of hard to go back to, but it didn't really come into its own. It felt like until like 3, and it probably didn't get popular until it came on the 4. A lot of franchises I've noticed have like started to become more popular when they hit like PS4.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's because more people bought the PlayStation 4 than in previous generations, like because 360 PS3, a lot of people bought the 360.
Right.
And now a whole lot of people bought PS3. So I wonder if it's just because a lot of people translated to the PS4 and they decided to give any exclusives they had a shot.
Right.
Or maybe they're more willing to. I don't really know what the answer there is, but I just find it interesting that a lot of like franchises that never really did well have started to kind of pick up in this generation specifically.
Right.
Or maybe it's just because we're more used to anime and these kinds of
Well, I do
bizarre
think that's a
thing.
thing too.
Yeah.
So
Hard to say.
How'd you get over there? What the heck?
I think he just glitched through the wall.
Yeah, it's just he keeps glitching through those stairs there, and it's like I want to smack you while you're down. Please stay down. Get this guy again. I can worry about the subordinate afterwards.
Here we go.
Oh. Take the guitar, man. Just eat it. Oh, stay down.
I thought he was running.
I know, I thought he was out of there too. There we go. Alright. That wasn't too bad.
Yakuza typically don't run from fights. They would rather just die.
Yeah, no, I mean that's pretty standard practice for Japanese cultures.
Yeah.
There. That's Takabe.
Cutscene? Yeah,
Yeah.
cutscene.
Hold on.
What's gonna happen now?
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a good sign.
Why the hell are you here?
Because you're getting played, man. And the player is Lauma.
Well said.
No, Mabuchi.
I mean, yeah.
He killed the owner of Otohime Land and made it look like a suicide. This woman heard it happen over the phone with her own ears.
Yep.
I did. I heard a struggle and men shouting, Lauma.
Which gave us a lead. We followed to Mabuchi's trading company.
Sure is.
Jobs working at the Liumang warehouse.
And then you were captured, and apparently you claimed you were Seiryu spies. Mabuchi sent it to me.
He's using that video
Not-
to start a war. We never claimed to be Seiryu. In fact, I told him over and over again we're not. I think he even believed me, but he didn't give a shit. I know that doesn't make sense, but I'll explain.
Yep.
As long as he pretends to think that we're Seiryu, he can claim he was just defending himself against an attack from your clan. It's all a bunch of bullshit to start a war. He's planting fake evidence that the Seiryu clan broke the rules of the truce. Don't you see? If you fight him, you're playing right into his hand.
Yeah, I know all that.
Huh?
Don't worry, I'll take Mabuchi down. Once
Wow.
I've eliminated
Oh, they wanted it
all
too,
my
huh?
other enemies.
But what I'm trying to say is, I mean, don't you want to avoid?
I'm fine with starting a war.
Seems like both
What?
clans secretly wanted a war.
I'll take them.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
sake of Tetsu and Kochi. They
Well,
were
even
too
this
young
guy,
to
I don't
just
know if the
vote.
head of the Seiryu clan necessarily wanted
More
it to start,
bullets in
but
them than years of
this guy
running.
who seems to be the
Mabuchi was there when
the muscle wanted to.
Well, it seems like
But it wasn't just
he
him.
probably would have been more
Several
willing to listen
bastards
had those two
unloaded
not
their
been gunned
guns
down.
on two
True.
unarmed kids. Here we are.
Ah.
I think that
Outside
was the tipping
restaurant
point.
owned
Yeah.
by the Liumang
So now he's just like, I don't care anymore. We're just gonna get it done.
For Tetsu
Yep.
and
It's
Kochi's
too far
death.
gone.
The souls of those boys demand an apology.
That's all you want from him?
It's true.
Why'd you bring the guns?
Good point. I better make use of mine.
Takabe-san, we're not armed.
So,
So you know you can't just shoot us. There's no
Is he gonna get shot again?
And you have no reason to kill us anyway. Am I wrong? If so, tell me your reason for shooting me. If you shoot me, you bring shame to the entire Seiryu clan. Tetsu and Koji's deaths would be overshadowed by yet another unjust killing.
Oh
I
man.
know words alone won't make you back down. That's not your style. But I ain't
Damn.
the type to back down either.
Man, he just ripped that off with one swipe.
I like to think that all Yakuza members just have that like rehearsed.
Yeah, right?
Everybody does it.
Yeah.
They're all just like, yeah, we keep like a secret like stitching, so we just know where to grab, just in case you have to like fight somebody.
Smothering your prey.
It's true.
You are stupid. Dangerously annoying.
Am I really gonna have to fight this guy?
Yeah.
Come on, man. I don't even.
By the way,
Whatever.
I'm sorry I'm making a commotion in somebody else's house, but I accept the consequences. We'll fight, as long as there are no guns.
Kasuga, shut up and fight!
Here we go.
No guns. You can bring any other blunt instruments, just no guns.
Yeah, just no guns.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, he's got a crossbow. What is this?
No guns. You can have blunt instruments. Also crossbows. That's totally fine too.
Yeah.
It's kind of bullshit. Sticks of dynamite.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Everything else is fine except for guns.
Yeah.
Any other way you can think to kill somebody is fine. As long as it's not a gun.
Yeah, guns are the no-no.
Well, at least he's gone. Okay. Really? Oh, he killed his buddy. Oh, that sucks. Might as well get him. If he's gonna be doing that kind of crap. Beat him with the pipe. Beat him with the pipe. And that's not what I wanted to pick, but it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Let's go.
It's weird to me that Ichiban didn't get his outfit now that they're in combat.
Yeah.
He's still shirtless and he's the only one.
Yeah. Everybody else is their normal outfits.
Yeah. Ooh.
Stay down. There we go.
That's a useful move.
Heal everybody
Oh,
up.
that's the move. Did we ever figure out what the voltage thing does?
No, we have not figured that out at
They
all.
haven't explained it or acknowledged it.
No,
Yeah. Maybe it's in the guide in the
maybe.
settings or something.
It is time for guides.
Yeah, that's true.
2021.
Oh, he's healing.
Yeah, no, he's healing his buddy.
Jerk. Take out the main cheese.
Eat it. Stay down.
He's got a lot of defense.
He's just got a lot of health. Like
Yeah.
it's. I guess it should be as expected, but
Yeah.
stay down. Ow. Stay down. Got it. Got it. Got. Oh, dang it. Come on. Come on. You got to give that to me. Let's do this. There we go.
Nice. I wonder if that tech just gets better the more you use it. Because there's a lot of voltage that comes out of him.
Maybe. No, no, don't heal him. You bastard. Bastard.
This might be one of those fights you have to focus on a person and just stick to it.
No.
You'll probably just continue to heal them.
No. 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 No.
Yeah, just go for the weakest one. If you can get over there.
Hey, I can.
Yeah, just keep whacking them. She might be, she'll be able to put him down.
Oh, Get him.
That's
There we
the
go.
ticket.
There we go. All right. All right. We're getting cool.
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 Cool. Nice. That was super good.
Oh, yeah, that was effective. Stay down.
Oh.
Stay down. No.
Here we go.
Stay down.
It's a sturdy guitar.
It really is. It's really impressive.
I'm not backing down.
That's the one. Make him bounce.
There we go. Come on. Perfect guard.
Surprised he didn't stop you. Seemed like you had been close enough for that.
Yeah, right. He's healing his buddy again.
Why didn't you heal yourself? He didn't need it.
I'm glad he's not healing himself. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you might not be able to get over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to try. Get out of here.
At least she recovers HP every time she attacks. That's helpful.
Yeah.
Dead.
Get out of there. Now it's just you and the four of us, you stupid bastard.
Beat him so hard he turned into a silhouette.
Good.
This poor bastard. He's just trying to get up.
Just whacking him. Just whacking him.
Oh, you
You're
hate to see it.
Done. Get out of here.
Dead.
Dead, dead, dead.
Only 7,500.
Yeah, that wasn't as bad as the one of the other fights. So.
That's pretty big character though.
Yeah.
I would have thought I would have given us something. Other than chump change.
You bastards.
You wanted it.
I know, like honestly.
You asshole.
You the one who wanted to fight us. We didn't even want to fight.
Get out of here.
It's like the equivalent of like you keep thumping your dog in the nose and eventually the dog will just bite you. It's
Yeah.
like you can't get mad at the dog.
Yeah, exactly.
The boss?
Like, come on.
The boss.
It's the boss.
Boss.
You know, Zhao,
Is that the boss?
leader
Who
of
is
the
this?
Yokohama League.
How can that be the boss?
He's the top guy.
He could be the reason Mabuchi's pulling all this shit.
Ah.
Hit on Nonomiya. Shao might be giving all the orders.
You know,
I feel like
Mabuchi said
Mabuchi's working on his own,
interesting
but
video.
we'll see.
Yeah.
You're the star in it, aren't you?
I can believe the dumb part. I'm told you tried to steal this. I know you're with the Seiryu clan.
Yeah! You're damn straight! They edited the damn video! I'm not with the Seiryu
He just
clan!
edited it.
Oh, you're not,
Yeah.
are you? Then why the hell would you be tailing Mabuchi in the first place?
Cuz...
Careful now. No lies.
Hey, stop!
Choose some quick.
Oh boy, here we
The
go.
porn star's got a gun.
Yeah, right?
It's exactly what Kasuga said.
The fuck is that outfit?
We followed the clues
He's
to
wearing
Mabuchi.
shorts, but he's also wearing like pants under the shorts.
Mabuchi's fault.
It's what all the famous directors are wearing nowadays.
Yeah.
You're laying all of this at Mabuchi's feet. You're basically slandering my right-hand man right now, you know? Hard to believe he'd suddenly go rogue on me.
Huh.
And he's just as busy as I am. Not the type of guy with time to scheme.
Is it really that hard to believe in your line of work?
Yeah, like honestly. I feel like this happens all the time.
Yeah.
Man is nowhere in sight. Have you even talked to him since he saw that video?
That's a good point, Zhao-san.
It's a fair
You
point.
don't know where Mabuchi is. Doesn't that make you look bad?
Excuse me.
Think about it. If Mabuchi ain't answering his own boss's calls, could that mean he was fanning the flames of war? And now he's holed up somewhere waiting to watch it burn? He hasn't just gone rogue. He's betrayed you.
Did I walk out into a fucking sermon?
Call it whatever you want. As long as you get it through your head, we're not. Deep down, you know that.
I don't want religion in my Yakuza.
Yeah. Get that out of here.
Did you think that sounded cool, Grandpa?
Dance for me, boy.
Yeah, I know. Dance, water, dance. Everybody's favorite scene from Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
Alright, you're getting a little close there, bud.
Stop!
I like this
You
toe.
know, I wouldn't mind killing all of you right here, right now. Everyone who played a role in this sorry story dies, right down to the captain. I'd say that's a textbook opening move for a war.
Well, stop talking about it and do it then. Fuck
Oh,
Mabuchi.
Oh,
boy.
he's crazy.
He gunned down 2 young Seiryu clan boys in cold blood. So as far as I'm concerned, this war has already begun.
Hey, shut up, both of you! You guys really think a war is the way to go? You think that'll turn out well? Don't be stupid! You can stop this! Or do you like being Mabuchi's little pawns?
Was I not clear? I don't like sermons.
Well, that's not what I'm calling it. Consider it a formal complaint. And a real leader ought to shut up and listen when there's a complaint.
I want to see your manager. Where's HR?
Ichiban Kasuga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all ears. But first,
You recognize the voice of that guy?
question.
I'm pretty sure that's a catchy.
Why would Mabuchi try to start
No,
a
I
war
think
with
you're right.
Jincho in the first place?
I noticed that I recognize the voice when he
How
goes
in the
dark.
goddamn world
He goes
does
dark
that
mode, a catchy, and
How
towards
fuck
the
should
end
I
there.
know?
So
Yeah.
What a surprise. And in regards to that soap landowner, do you know for sure that Mabuchi killed him?
Yeah, he straight up told me when I asked him.
Well, I'm not buying it.
yeah, I was about to say he
Which
did.
means this discussion's over.
Look, man, I saw it in his eyes.
Uh-oh.
That
He
dude's
picks
a
and chooses
murderer.
like weird things to buy. And
I know, right?
Make me change my mind.
Wait, shooting him drags us all into a war.
You run out of bullets.
He watches somewhere
No.
safe and sound.
No,
He's
you-
just cocking the.
yeah, he's getting
Pulling
locked
back
and
the
loaded.
hammer.
He's getting
Kill a
cock
man
locked and
without
loaded.
even knowing that? I'll say it as many times as it takes, Zhao. Mabuchi planned all of this, and he's out there laughing in the shadows. If you start this war, your whole organization will be stained with that forever.
Kasuga-kun, I don't think you're lying, Shits. I think you'd be terrible at it. But just because you're not lying doesn't mean it's
Uh-oh.
true. I need proof before I act. I gotta think like a leader, right? And that means setting a fucking example. At the very least, I need evidence that Mabuchi killed the soap landowner.
Man,
That's where the whole thing started, after all. According to you.
Huh?
So she heard Lao Ma over the phone. That's all you got.
Isn't that enough?
Hell no, it's not. I've got an idea. But to be honest, I'm not really sure I want to get them involved.
Who's them?
There's only one place to go in this town if you need reliable intel. The web where all the secrets of Ijincho get caught. Komiju.
Komiju.
uh-huh. Hey,
The end of the chapter.
Hey,
Hey.
we got done with another chapter.
Thank God.
Finally.
That was a short chapter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, what are we on time right now?
About hour 4.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll start chapter 7 next time, the spider's web.
Oh, spider web.
So, if you're still enjoying this, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back with more.